Okay, good afternoon, St. Mary's in Oskaloosa. So this is Tom Leah working from his home office. Unfortunately, woke up the other day, had a sinus infection, and I've never had drier sinuses. It was unbelievable. So I went and got checked out. I don't have COVID or anything, but I decided to work from home today. So there's my statue of Mary. This is where I come and pray in the morning. It's awesome. Um, but the Queen of Hearts raffle is still going. The tickets are back in the office, so I have to go do the drawing and stuff. So I will call the winners tomorrow. I'll let you know. So let's see here. Oh, so a couple things. The William Penn Fair was yesterday. Unbelievable. I mean, the amount of, I mean, it just rings true the Jesus saying, like, lift your eyes and see the harvest is white for the harvesting or something like that. I can't recall it right off the head, but yeah, I mean, just like the amount of people that were interested and engaged and stopping by was unbelievable. And I had a few questions, so I played a game. I had a bunch of snacks, and then a few questions, and then I had the monstrance, which kind of caught people's eye. One of the questions was, "What is that thing?" And it was pointing to the monstrance, and then the other one was, why do Catholics worship Mary? How do we know that there is a God? Why does Catholicism believe it's the true church? Because there's a bunch of other booths there, and it was awesome. It was like the best thing ever. And they'd come by and just like in 2 minutes, I would just bulldoze them, with the truths of the faith and how awesome God is. And then I'd ask them, I was like, hey, we get one life here. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, most people just go through their entire lives busy, 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 boom, gone, and they don't stop to ask themselves, like, what am I called to do? What is God asking me to do? And these college students were just kind of caught off guard, because they were walking around probably, thinking of, just kind of bumping into different booths and stuff. And there's Tom Leah, just kind of a crazy person. But it was awesome. So I was just like super grateful. The second thing is I was inviting some of them to Alpha. Some people were interested. We'll see if someone comes. I hope to go to the campus and start a group there. That would be the only way to get them. So, like, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and go into the campus and start something there. But for Alpha, it is an open invite. Just let me know if you're planning on coming. If you're not, like, it doesn't mean if it's for the RCA students as well as just kind of people who are curious about faith in general. If you know somebody, like we as Catholics are called to evangelize. Jesus told the 12 apostles, like, go and make disciples of all nations. He tells the exact same thing to us. We as Catholics have the greatest reality of like in the world. If I handed you a check that had like the value of a yacht, you could go buy a yacht, or I handed you, like a way into the Catholic faith, or an understanding of the Mass, or just like an opportunity to participate in the Mass. Take the Mass like every single time. Like we have the true faith. Like we have like the most amazing thing that can be given to us as human beings. And it's like, but why are we out there getting people? Like, why aren't we just like reaching out? Why aren't we spreading the faith? Why aren't we doing, what we can? And again, it's not easy, and people won't listen to us a lot of times, but we could still do our part. We could still do our part. Reach out, say, hey, I think you've been thinking about the faith. Maybe this is a perfect opportunity. I'll be there for the last 30 minutes. There's breakfast 30 minutes, video for 30 minutes. Tom comes in and talks for 30 minutes. So you don't have to stay for the last part if you want. It might be boring. So yeah, so that is what we got going on. And yeah, faith formation starting. So no wonder I'm sick. I've been running like a crazy person. So that kind of makes sense. But yeah, keep me in your prayers. Please say the rosary, as much as you can. Just because that's kind of our means of, we can kind of do all the work. We can just do, our part, but really it's God that works. And God responds best to Mary. So when Mary asked God something, that was one of the things I told the college students. I was like, okay, when you were younger, who would you go to? Would you go to your mom or your dad first? It was just like bizarre. Almost every single person was like, I go to mom, because mom just like gets you whatever you want. And so basically, like that's kind of the same deal. If we want something, not that God's not pure generosity, but that's just how he's got it set up. Like he just desires that we go to Mary, just to ask. And then the plea of a mother is so powerful, especially God's mom, like just imagine that plea. That would be awesome. So, anyways, that's something to think about. Have any questions, please text me, send me an email if you're coming to Alpha, and hopefully see you soon. All right, God bless you. Bye bye.